Hello and welcome to the Kobold Cafe where we're playing Liminality in GURPS 4th edition. I am Luke the GM and we've got Everoth.
Hello, I am Ebra, playing Hui Yu, your shy talker kung fu cargo assistant.
That's the guy. We've got Lee.
Hi, I play Lee. Sorry, I am Lee. I play Gina, the gambler slash layabout.
We've got James.
James is dying of a coughing fit. I'll go next.
We've got Tara.
Hey, I'm Tara. I play Silver Liv. And I'm trying to buy some time. She's cute. She's got silver hair, hence her name. And
She has.
she is currently, like, still trying to buy time.
Yep.
And she's kind of a sociopath in all the fun ways.
I'll do previously and he can jump in when he can breathe.
Okay, there you go.
So last time you have arrived in the Gomisa system. A 1-star system away from Canaan. Your journey is pretty long at this point. You've been on the road, air quotes. 6 weeks, did I say? I think it's 6 weeks.
That sounds right.
Gina's pretty pissed
Yeah.
because she's not had much opportunity to gamble, high stakes, fun times in the last few systems. But she came across a great game in this one, and built up to this uber stakes, like 20 million on the table kind of deal. You've also got a job to do while you're here. You're delivering some missile launchers to the planet's surface. It's pretty difficult to get down there, but you did manage to negotiate a flight plan under the pretense of filming media videos down there. And that's you were still waiting for the confirmation, the approval of the time.
I think they said like it was only gonna be a day though because we crushed those rolls.
Yeah, essentially it's just because it's currently night time, and tomorrow morning they'll turn it on and approve it. And
And we got James again if we want to do his intro now.
yeah, and we've got James.
Hello, I inhaled some coffee. My apologies. I'm James. I play Alexi.
Don't breathe that stuff. I know it tastes so good that you might want to, but don't breathe that stuff.
Not even once.
Not even once.
Coffee abuse kills instantly, kids. Well, that high stakes poker game that we were talking about, it just so happened to get raided. Maybe like 30 minutes before dawn, pretty much. There was a skylight in the centre. What you believe are security of the ring shot through, hit the guards next to the safe. At the same time, there was gunfire from the other side of this wall made of boxes. You heard like bullets pinging through electronics in there. And Gina, I'm pretty sure you stood up and stepped immediately towards the open safe that's got your jewellery in it.
It seems like a reasonable reflex.
And Silver, you made friends with a sort of WAG, is what we call them over here. I think it's an acronym for wife and girlfriend. And it's like footballers' wives, essentially. Really rich, they don't need to work. Instagram influencer types, extra long Flojo nails and super blonde hair, fake tan.
Yep.
You made friends with her, and you just both woke up on the sofa.
So what I was doing actually was when I thought this place was a lot bigger.
Mm.
So can I have retconned that a little bit?
Yeah, I'll let you decide where you were.
I mean, I'm fine right there, but initially last week said I was gonna run out with her, but seeing as there's not a lot of space to run out of, could I have just gotten to my feet and gotten prepped for a jump up
Yeah,
boxes? Okay.
yeah, I'm happy with that. So,
I have combat reflexes, right?
yeah, you've got combat reflexes.
I have trained by master, I think, but we haven't officially said I have that yet.
Mhm. How's things going? Looks like they're going alright. I'm gonna need some turn orders. You can just have 5.1.
Yeah, I think the venue was larger last session, but
It
if there's a
def
battle map, it makes a lot of sense to make it smaller.
Yeah, it definitely was a lot bigger. Yeah, as I
I guess
described
I
it.
thought I could have like bolted out away from these people and like yeah, because
Yeah.
the red dots are the bad guy or are guarded people, and the guardsmen are like
The people you think of police. These are currently rappelling
yeah.
down from the ceiling, so they're like, it's still a fairly high ceiling. Their feet are 2 meters above the ground at the minute. I should have just rolled this guy's speed. He's got an actual sheet.
Just make sure you don't kill the one that.
I can kill him. I
That's
just
why
need to
I
not
always
delete him. I know
that's why
what
I
you
always
always
copy
do.
paste them and dump them in the corner.
You know what? I'm going to do that. Whoops. So this guy gets dumped over in the corner. And his replacement takes over for him.
Does this place have like windows and like weird places? Because those walls kind of look bulkheady.
They do. There aren't actually windows in this warehouse. There are grates that lead into like piping, crawl spacey sort of areas where an adult human can fit in clumsily.
That a small child could get through. That's experience with vents could easily get through.
Yeah, it'd be a lot easier for Silver to slip through. Although I think Gina's pretty
Also,
flexible as well.
look, I'm sorry to interrupt, but am I even in this scene? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think you and Alexi both just fell asleep in this lounge area while Gina were playing cards.
Oh, okay.
And I think we'd said that you'd both just woken up like a few minutes before this happened.
And I
Now I
think we're
remember.
discussing leaving because
Yeah,
it
you were
was
like,
boring.
yeah, you woke up. Gina's just been playing cards for 12 hours straight. Shall we go home now? Yeah, I think so. And then, bang bang, pew pew. I swear down I put seconds on here.
Maybe not.
Anyway, I think that's everyone. Hui, you're up first. These guys are coming down from the skylight on ropes, shooting over in this direction.
Okay. Where is the nearest exit? So, down here?
Yeah, that is the nearest exit. If you don't want to go into piping, which is easily accessible on any of these bits.
That's not problem. I'm going to go over here and just be about to pick up Silver. Start running.
Silver, boss man
I don't
looks like he
notice
wants to
him.
pick you up.
Well, yeah, I'm completely capable of getting out on my own.
Don't touch me.
As he's like heading for me, I'm gonna do a acrobatic climb onto the top stack of boxes.
Okay, so you're just gonna like spin around, jump off chair, and scramble up onto the top of them.
Parkour!
Parkour! Parkour, parkour. It's a good job they're not empty boxes.
Any pluses or minuses, or just straight up?
Straight up, please.
Okay.
Yeah, easy enough. You can scramble to the top of there. Alexi.
Um, All right, so it
How many
looks like
meters,
there's
Luke?
Hmm?
How many meters? Sorry.
Oh, it's that's like 2.5 meters, 3 meters high.
Thank you. Sorry, Lexi, go ahead.
so it looks like there's venting to escape out there, and then this is the only door.
Correct. There is a big garage door on the other side, but you just heard gunfire right there.
All right.
And there's also
Uh,
like the skylight, I suppose, if you wanted to climb up walls
Yeah, that
or up
one's not very likely.
one of these guys is very ropes.
Okay, so these guys just came in shooting.
They
Like they're
came
not
in
even
shooting. Yeah, they
they're not even trying to take prisoners. They're just gonna
Well, they're
blow
shooting
away
at people that are pulling out guns.
yeah they are only shooting at armed people, it seems, for now. But either way, they came in with lethal intent. Yeah.
Oh, damn it. I'm trying to decide how Alexi reacts.
They don't quite look like how those tokens do. They are wearing visored helmets, reflective, so you can't see any face.
Also, Luke, are we in still in the category of like you might be a little bit confused unless you have combat reflexes, or are we past that point?
I think we passed that point,
Okay.
at least for this combat, you know.
Yeah, no. Because like I was like assuming that either we were like they just broke the windows and people are like what's going on still, or if it's like oh you're literally seeing them come down kind of at this point. So you know
Yeah,
what's
at
up.
this point, you know what's up.
Awesome.
Alexi just takes a full move, it looks like. Gina, you're
Yeah,
already... Go on.
Alexi just takes a full move back towards those vents.
Okay,
No weapons in hand still.
cool. Gina?
Staying low, but heading towards the vault. Uh, does the person next to the thing seem to be caring about her at all at this point?
About you. Yeah, no one really care. Everyone is sort of Ed snapped up at security, themselves pushing the chairs back.
All right, I'm going to make a greed check to see how much stuff I take, but she's definitely going for her box.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, Gina. You're the best.
Wow.
Oh
You
no,
don't
she
give a
she
shit.
just gets her own box.
Well, fair enough. You're not even
I mean,
going
you
for
can
it.
always choose to fail too.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to.
No, this is one of those things where you really don't want to do it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you pick up just your stuff on this turn.
yep, she should know better if it's one of those things that greed could get the better of you, though.
So I'm just going to resolve this with a couple of quick contests, essentially. And...
Wow.
So...
One good roll.
Yeah, I think these guys in the hall, one of them gets shot by people running around the corner. The other one just ducks in. No one actually gets shot in this room. Oh, this is where I do want to check. Bullets are flying. Let's see if there's a chance of one hitting Alexi or Gina. No, you're both fine. And Silver, let me see if that guy notices you jump up on there. Nah, probably not. Okay, so yeah, they unload more
So
with their
much
assault
going on.
rifles. People sort of just dive for the floor, essentially. A couple of them also like come over to the safe and kind of slightly jostle you. Gina, roll me DX, please.
Sure.
While you're doing that, Luke, could you mark any other pipes in the room, or is it just the one in the back?
Yeah, let me just grab her. So there's like a ceiling dangler that you could reach from over there.
Okay.
Another one over here, and then wall entrance down here. Sorry for the
Thank
grey,
you.
this isn't perfect.
No, that's more than enough. Thank you so much.
And then, essentially, if you climbed there, there are rafters that match up with the in-between of the floor tiles.
So from the top of the box, I could jump up. Anyway, it's not my turn.
Yeah,
Keep going.
from there you could climb up, and there's rafters that follow this sort of pattern. That's essentially it. She screams, and she's like, "Little girl, careful!" And she just turns, and like a mouth drops open as you jump on top of them boxes.
She's gonna have a story that no one's gonna believe.
Mm-hmm. Okay, back round to Hui.
I see Silver go up the boxes. I tell the woman, go, go, as I point towards the exit, and I'll try to use some climbing to get up the boxes too.
Okay.
You want acrobatics, climbing, or what?
It depends on how you want to get up there. If you want to actually climb, which is like kind of like a
It'd
rock
take-
climbing maneuver.
Yeah, I'd be happy with acrobatics if you want to tic-tac up there like Silver did.
Yeah, I'll jump on the couch like you did.
Like think about it this way: climbing is like actually like wall climbing or like mountain climbing.
Using your weight to pull yourself up, not to
Yeah,
climb
where
to-
acrobatics is like parkour, like bounce, 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 bounce.
Yeah, success by
Okay.
4. You can get up there.
Okay,
Silver.
how much movement? Half?
It'd take your
no.
full move, but you'd end up just about there.
Yeah.
My turn. You said.
Yep. Yep.
Right. I move to under. I'm gonna put myself next to it, but I'm under the thingy.
Koi. Alexei.
Where's the pipe entrance for back here? I'm assuming it's like right behind the safe.
There's 2. One there and the other there.
Okay. So
Or,
Alexi will
like
move
slow
like
moving like fans or something like that behind the grates.
Essentially,
Which
yeah.
I'll take out or something. Yeah.
Alexi will move right there, right next to the grate.
Right
And he,
next to the
like
grate.
reaches out. I assume it's got like a grate that you pull off.
Yeah, like you can stick your fingers through it and grab on this turn.
Okay. Cool. That's what Alexi does. And he says, Gina!
Gina, going for a filch.
Indeed. Or a pickpocket. I'll do pickpocket instead, actually.
Okay.
Slightly different targets. And could I do a serendipity for a weak spot in the wall?
Oh, yes, you could.
Like potentially behind that thing that I could back it into?
Yes, definitely. You look over there and you see that there is an access panel over there as well that's already ripped out, and it looks like the wall is just, a thin sheet of metal thick.
Wrong way, Lexi! And she'll head that direction, gesturing.
Cool. Sorry, I'm being a bit noisy. I'll rectify that. More shooting.
Our group dynamic.
Another quick contest. Okay, this guy gets shot and drops down. Oof.
Okay.
There. Sorry about that.
Oh. So one of ours.
Your side. And oof, then this guy pops out, shoots that security guard, but you don't think he goes. Well, you can't even really see what's going on around here.
There's just gunshots happening.
There's
Yeah.
a firefight occurring somewhere else.
And I think none of us, I mean, we care, but none of us actually care about the firefight. We just care that it lasts long enough that we can all get the hell out of Dodge.
This
Yeah,
guy.
our only goal is to leave.
This guy in front of your ear, Gina, gets shot, you think, and he drops to the ground. But yeah, essentially, you should also have the goal of trying not to have your faces seen. Because I already mentioned facial tracking technology on this station tier. And if these really are security, then they likely have got fancy cameras in all of the helmets.
I mean, so far we haven't been looking at them.
This is true.
I don't.
But thank you for the reminder. Good call.
Yeah.
And
I
yeah,
almost forgot this world was also really hard to bribe, or more like goody two shoes.
And luckily, there's been a lot of gunfire happening, so you guys using each other's names probably isn't a big deal at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think this girl like runs up to Wii U Alexi and she puts her hands on the grates as well. Like she were thinking about getting some stuff from the safe. It's like the person who seemed to be running it on behalf of whoever the boss is. But now she looks like she's gone into self-preservation mode.
Smart lady.
These guys likely run over here, crouched. Oh yeah, and the bartender has pulled out a shotgun and cocked it. And yeah, listening to Hui, the wag will also run behind the bar. Hui!
These guys are on our side, or are these also shooting?
No one's on our side.
Oh,
Fail.
I forgot to move him. He would have come this way. He's not noticed you or Silver.
The
Yeah,
red
but
dots
these
are
guys-
armed. The red dots are armed people that are not, air quote, cops.
Yeah,
Oh.
the guys in helmets are cops.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, truthfully, the only side we are on is our own. Like
Mhm.
we are stuck between a firefight that we actually probably want no part of.
We're currently on the inside. We want to be on the outside.
Screw all of you guys, we're going home.
Do these boxes look heavy?
Yeah, they are heavy boxes. Each one contains like a big fancy computer unit.
Okay.
Hey.
We don't
come
want this
on.
guy going to our silver, so
You're gonna like
Can I
run
go-
and kick
No,
a
no,
box
we're
off
up
top
here.
at him.
yes,
No,
I want
we're
to see
up
if I
here.
can.
He wants to keep it
Do
that
it.
way.
Kick the box. Kill him.
The only tree, but I'm not sure how much I can go forward before I can just push the box.
You'd have to go all out, I think, and do a half maneuver to be able to do both, right? Like, do it all out.
Okay,
Or you could slam a box. Like they aren't even, so you could technically
Okay.
just dive and slam one and push it off the edge, and then you could move your full move.
Okay, but that would only make the distance 3, right? I still need to go with the collision.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's see.
You can't like slam bounce off of it and catch up with me, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's try
Let
that.
me move and attack.
Where's the-
Yeah.
Velocity was 7 and terminal is 3, right?
Yep.
Is that how it goes? Okay, velocity 7, terminal
Wait.
3.
No, you don't need to put terminal in. Just put your HP in.
My HP. Okay, that makes it easier. That would be 13.
And roll DX first to see if you manage it.
Got it.
Oh no!
Fall off.
Oh
Wait. Quay is lucky.
no!
Ah!
Roll 2 more times.
I wouldn't argue for not falling off so much as ending up inside the box.
Just falling onto the
There you
security
go.
guard.
Or he
Yeah.
punches through the side of the box and ends up in like next to a computer.
You manage it
So-
easy. I don't
You should
actually.
take 17 anyway.
Okay. So I was thinking that he gets over here. Uh, he kind of like falls into the computer box because of whichever model you want it to be, and then he kicks it towards his right, towards this guy. So he uses it as a stepping stone, in a lucky way, and then just to continue his movement.
Oh,
While the
so
boxes fall
so it gets
to the other
stuck on
guy.
your foot and then you shake it off at him.
Yeah.
Go on then. Yeah, perfect. Sorry, I'm just grabbing a box to throw at him. It's completely unnecessary, but here I am. Boosh! You know what? Just in the interest of a cinematic combat, he doesn't see it coming and it lands on him. Knocks him down. He's like, what the fuck?
Or like more boxes tumble down after him.
Oh, yeah, that.
Kind of gets buried.
Yeah, you cause a box avalanche in this corner here.
That works.
Sucker!
Boxalanche.
Whoops. Whoops.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Whoops.
What happened?
I just pressed a bunch of buttons that I didn't really want to. Layer, map layer, layer, map layer. There we
Alright,
go.
so is there like a cover on this that I need to pull off first, or can I just jump in?
Oh, you want to climb into the actual, like, vents?
Yeah, to get out of here.
Yeah, I mean, to get out via the roof, you'd be better off just climbing up to the rafters and
Oh,
then
I see, I see, I see, I see. Yes, yes.
and
then I
then
do that.
running to the skylight. So you'd want
Do
to.
you need a roll for that, or do I just do it?
You can just spend your turn climbing. It's technically climbing at a plus like 3 because it's practically a ladder.
Okay.
But I will take
Um,
acrobatics again as well.
I mean, if it's like a ladder, then I'll just use my turn doing that because that's a roll of a 16.
Yeah,
I don't
but
want to add the.
reclining's
I
slow.
make it.
Yeah, you
I make
make
it because I didn't actually add my plus 3 to that. That was just a baseline.
So it's pretty much just jump, pull yourself up this turn.
Yep.
Wait. No, wait.
How
We
high
just
am I
had
now?
way. How high are you now? Like
Yeah.
4 meters.
4 meters. Okay.
Now it's Alexi.
Pull that grate off.
Yank, great off. She's helping you. Roll me strength anyway, though, please.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh!
Wow. Yeah. You get one yank and it just, buckles a bit, and then you and her both pull together and it flies off.
Excellent.
Gina. Alexi didn't listen to you. He's still yanking grates.
Yeah, but he made one hell of an impressive yank.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, there is now a giant opening.
Welcome to the
much
gun
closer
show.
to you. Alexi's skinny little arms.
It's like mine in real life.
Yeah, she still doesn't want to climb through the grates. She's gonna run for the thing.
Yeah, you see grease and you're like, no thank you.
Keeping her head down. If they end up shooting at her, she shouldn't have any defenses because she's not looking her direction.
Fair
And
enough.
she'll try not to step on the person that's on the ground.
Koi koi.
And maybe jump in through the front of that thing.
Give me an acrobatics, please, if you want to attempt that. I could totally see it though. Like the the prongs, the fork is half up off the ground, and you just jump up, step on it, bounce off it, and spin around and land in the chair.
I mean, that would be a very cool thing for a martial artist to do. But are there any other openings?
The side, it is pretty much just bars. It's an open cage around the seat.
All right, she is gonna go in through the side instead. She is not an acrobatic person.
Okay. Step up,
I think
grab, climb in.
does that take an extra round then, or is that?
Yeah, essentially, you can run over and jump up onto the fork though this turn. Or you can just run up to the side of it this turn.
That'll work.
Who are we up to? Okay, these guys. I don't think they are going to shoot at Gina unless accidentally. Contest time. Oh, they would have also landed on the ground by now. Huh?
Luke, quick question.
Mm.
While you're doing that, did I have the wife person ladies jacket covering me or anything? Because I'm a cute sleeping girl, or
Yes. Yeah,
can
you've
I be
got.
wearing that?
Yep, it's it's covered in feathers. It's like a cropped bomber jacket, but entirely feathered.
Perfect.
Sorry, I'm just right. I made a couple of rolls. Okay, that guy next to you definitely drops, Gina. Blech.
That's not good.
Um,
She was going to try to save him.
again. Oh, this guy here will go down as well. But he has been shot. This guy is just struggling under boxes, throwing him off him, trying to crawl out.
Probably gonna take at least 2 or 3 rounds.
Yep. And shot guy crawls forward as far as he can. This guy's just trying to grab everything out of the safe that he can.
Somebody failed their greed check.
Oh yeah, he did. These two are
I think
running.
all that's left is the bartender for our arm guys.
Yeah, I'll give bartender an actual attack, and he hits this guy in the back. And you know what? It's like a super shotgun. Why not? He just fully blows back of that guy's head open with his shotgun.
Back base.
And she climbs up onto the bar. Way.
Silver is all the way out.
No, she's.
I'm the catwalks.
That's a ladder that leads up to not quite catwalks, but wide rafters, like what Batman drops off her to tie people up.
Will she need any help to get out, or is she fine?
She looks fine, but it also looks like a good exit to follow her.
What about Gina? Does she need help?
You're not sure. You won't be able to see her from here.
I guess I'll
Gina's
follow up and try to get up on the catwalk. You wanted acrobatics?
Acrobatics or climbing? Climbing's at
Climbing is
+2,
+3.
+3,
You gave me +3.
+3. Easy peasy. Silver, you're up there now.
Okay. This round, would it be possible to get up to the thing and bounce up acrobatically, or just get to the exit?
Just get to the exit because
Okay.
it's quite a big window and you'd have to like spin around. But yeah, that's essentially the route you have to take to reach the skylight.
Okay. Cool. I do it.
Cool. Alexei.
I'd actually probably be a little
Uh,
bit here.
Into the vent.
There you go.
Alexei climbs into the vent. Gina.
Into the forklift.
Climbs into the forklift. Security is looking at you, but will he decide to shoot? One of his friends just got shot in the back. He'd be aware of that. I think they all spin round, probably, at that.
Also, he might not be aware of Gina.
He really might not be if he's focused on people with guns and she was running low. We make a GM check for that. But either way, they all
He's probably not stupid.
spin round and open fire on the bartender. Ooh, he dives for cover, and the explosion of glasses and bullets. The wag screams and just dives off the bar and sprints for the exit. Likewise,
I mean,
these guys.
She might notice the vent thing. Oh, she's going for that exit. Never mind. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably better. I forgot there was an exit there.
This girl's like pushing her out. She was trying to push in the vent before you, Alexi, but you beat her. And she's like waiting to climb in after you now. This guy crawls forward. It's like, help me! This fella's.
Actually,
I mean, can I have rolled an acrobatics to like dive in and get in there
Over?
quick?
Yeah, if
Well,
you want,
just
I'll
make
take a.
space. Just make space.
I'll take an acrobatics to get in deeper.
Luke, do you want it should totally be? It shouldn't be like just like a thing. It should be like a slide down, and they end up just somewhere weird
Yeah, that's perfect.
on like
That's
the next level down.
that is way better actually, Alexi. So you jumped in there, and that acrobatics means that you are not taking damage right now from all the wires and pipes that you're flying past,
Okay.
because you are falling. All
It's like one of those river quick time events from the Tomb Raider games.
Yeah,
The new
quick-
Tomb Raider
Yes.
games.
tap Y, tap Y, tap Y.
Yeah.
But you fail
Why
it
did
and she
my brain
dies.
go to this? Oh, my brain was going to the scene in Super Mario Brothers movie where they're like on the mattress going down
I could watch that
like
again.
frozen pipe.
What a
I
movie.
blocked that whole thing out of my brain.
I love that movie. That's actually one of my favorite bad movies of all time.
I've got it on
It's
DVD.
so-
It was like one of the first DVDs I bought, I think. Jesus Christ. Rip in peace, Hoskins.
They actually brought prostitutes in for that movie,
Oh God.
like for
Wait,
the
what?
dance scene. Yeah, for like the techno rave scene. Instead of like hiring actors, they just
Paid a bunch of sex workers. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that
I mean, they hired actors
yeah.
that happened to be prostitutes.
You know,
Yeah.
I did think that it were pretty good performances from the people in those scenes. Does her with the jump boots, is she a sex worker?
No.
That's a shame, because she's got like best performance in whole film.
Oh, I love her. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Yep, Hui. You've climbed up there as well.
Yep, I follow up.
Cool. Silver.
I will go up.
Climb onto the ceiling.
Uh,
Onto the roof.
do you, acrobatics or climbing in this instance?
Climbing, please.
Okay. Any pluses?
No, straight up.
Straight up. Okay.
Good luck.
Don't fail me now. I mean, I have percentages are on my side, but you know how rolls go. Oh, I'm cool.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Alexi,
Just keep going.
just keep going. Kind of brace yourself, I'm guessing a bit. Give me DX or acrobatics. Cool.
That's my 5.
And Gina, do you know how to drive one of these things?
We're gonna find out. Try to start it up and head back.
IQ-based driving check or
IQ based. All right, then that's a failure.
yeah, you're looking around on this turn. You do not see the on button. This guy steps back and turns and finally shouts, "Freeze! Don't move!"
Gina or the guy emptying out the safe?
At the guy
Standing-
emptying out the safe.
Okay.
But the room in general.
But yeah, the room in general. These two pause, just say, "Drop that fucking shotgun!" This guy is going to take a shot. No, he's not. He's going to shout freeze as well. "Don't move, lady!" At the Wagoo's just on her way to the door. And
Bail, lady, bail.
she
Aw, I'm rooting
bails.
for her.
He takes a shot as she bails. But she is fine. She dives out the door, stands up, keeps running. Bring it back round. Hui, you likewise just climbing up behind Silver?
Yep.
climbing straight up, please.
On it.
Climbing. You
Oh
don't give up in
no.
this round. I don't think he
I seem
falls.
to have slipped.
I need to double check.
It's only by one, so I don't think he falls. I think he just doesn't go up.
Success
remembering correctly.
rule. Success rolls, physical activities, climbing, basic set, page 349. Any failure means you fall.
Oh shit!
Oh no.
I fall then. I don't think my luck is up by now, so.
No,
No.
it's not.
And down I go.
You are right above the sofa. Nah, not really.
I have aerobatics if you want me to make a roll. I also have falling.
No, that's more for like flying like a bird. You could use that, in space to slip through like cracks.
What about free fall?
Again, that's.
Yeah, that's
I think.
Do you have
Luke,
cat
he's
fall?
5 meters up.
No, just dropping and free fall would be my only options here.
Let me see
He's 5 meters up. Shit.
what the cat fall penalty is.
I mean, I think you do get to make an acrobatics check to reduce the.
Yeah,
distance,
you can
please.
you can reduce you can reduce the damage for sure. You like treat it as less far.
But
what was the gravity on station?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good point. It is also only like 0.85.
If that gave him a bonus to climbing, he might have made it.
You know what? It really would.
Because I know that messes with strength, so it might have actually, or a DX in strength, I think.
Honestly, for the sake of how I kind of want this scene to go, I think it's just better if you do climb out and we are failure by one, and with the lower gravity, and there is also a rope right there, that's dangling that the dead guy used. So yeah.
Maybe that might be fun. He could just be holding on. It could take another round to get up.
You don't fall, but you're holding on with one hand. There's a bit of broken glass that you slipped on, and it's just your robot hand holding you on right now. So Silver, you saw Hui slip there a bit.
He looks fine. Fine, quotation marks. So up here is what do I see?
There's no like helicopter or anything like that, or defense vehicle that you can see. You can't hear sirens or see police vehicles nearby, flashing lights or anything. But
they didn't leave anybody up here to guard the escape because they didn't think anybody would come out through the roof.
Or
There's
so the cops.
all that's up here is like pittons that they've got the ropes attached to, and it looks like they were having, essentially a picnic. There's empty snack food wrappers.
Okay. So is there like any like wires or pipes that are like, at a downwards angle or anything off of the roof, like connecting like cables, like electrical wires, that kind of thing?
Yeah, there's a gutter in. It's a slightly angled roof. Occasionally, to clean the station, they spray water from the sky. It's got like simulated rain cycles.
What I wanted to do is, if there's a place to do this, I want to take my jacket, like flip the jacket off.
You want to zip wire on the jacket.
I want to zip wire with the jacket
to like another building.
Safe. Yeah.
Yeah, go on. That's sick. I'll let you do that.
All right. Is that 2 maneuvers to get one to get the jacket off, and then another to like throw it over the thing and start the zip wire down?
Yeah, you will also have to run a bunch. It's like right here where you'd have to run to. We'll say.
Well, I am a fast runner, so
give me a DX check to see if you can take the jacket off while you're running. And it will still take away one of your move.
That's fine. And I assume I need to go around the thing, so...
I will accept that. retcon Gina. With intuition like that, you would definitely see the big on button and press it.
Cool. Thanks.
So that thing would start up
Um,
and you'd shift it into reverse gear last turn.
I'm right here, and you said the pipe is like right here-ish?
Yeah, pretty much there.
Okay.
Edge of the building. And it leads off map to another building across.
And while I'm doing this, can I roll a quick intelligence roll to see if they were recording us beforehand, or if they were just waiting up here from like their vantage point? Is there any equipment that I see while I'm running?
Yeah, give me an IQ check.
By 3?
By 3, you didn't see any equipment, and the bits of glass on the skylight that were left were kind of frosted and dirty. So you don't think
Okay.
they would have got faces. They've probably been tracking just heat signature up till smashing it.
So they would know there was a small child in here from my size, but like they didn't have my face or anything, probably.
Yeah, potentially.
Okay.
You're pretty
Okay.
confident they've not got your face. Gina, foot to the floor.
Reverse. Zoom.
I
You
imagine you're doing that with your hands too. You're not even like up on the seat. You're just
Oh,
like,
oh yeah. I intentionally didn't turn her back around. Like she is not
nice.
sitting in this thing properly.
Cool. So yeah, it reverses. Let's see. Yep, that wall fails its HT check and shatters. Unfortunately, a bunch of map is gonna go weird when I move this, because you drive those
I could
tires
just
and
put her there
such.
instead. Like we could just have her go towards that wall instead.
But yeah, essentially you bash it out. You're
it
outside the
bounces.
building. They're just no one's inside this building anymore except for Hui's dangling legs.
I mean, they might see his dangling legs. Maybe.
They will,
Probably not.
but they're more concerned with the guy who's got the gun there. Hui, give me another climbing check, please.
Got it.
Don't fuck up again. There you go.
You swing yourself up there. Let's close turn order. What is the zip wire skill? I think essentially
Probably acrobatics.
I'll take
Or use-
acrobatics. Yeah, it's an acrobatic sort of maneuver. I will also be rolling HT for the jacket. You
Oh,
got
wow.
lucky. Yeah, the jacket
Found someone with
holds
a
up.
nice leather jacket.
It only loses like one feather.
I failed by 1. Do I like have to? Do you want to penalize me with like a FP or some like fail negative or something? Or,
You
like,
land a
like,
bit
go too
heavy
soon?
and kind of twist your ankle slightly. So you're in pain, mild pain, -1
Okay.
to everything for a little bit.
Okay, that's fine. But I assume we're all going back to the ship in one way or another.
Hui, you just saw Liv zipline across a pipe to another building and then like disappear down a fire escape on the other side. You're the only person still kind of on the building.
He has a robot hand. He could zip line down.
You
Just
could
holding on to
zipline
it.
down like just with your hand. Give me acrobatics, Hui.
Okay.
Yeah. You set the grip to ever so slightly wider than masturbation mode and zip line across the wire to the other building that Silver were at. And Alexei, you like see an opening underneath you and you manage to slow yourself down and then just drop out gracefully into, some subsection with a bunch of
I would would I be able to make a fun dictation?
yeah.
Okay. So can that be like one of those low rent outdoor market sort of deals.
So you slow down, and underneath this grating, it's just like there's one of them slow spinning fans again, and you're above, some subsection like slightly dodgy market where people are selling
Okay.
crap.
Yeah, Alexi wants to like dive down into there and do basically like a costume change. He just wants to start like moving through and like grabs a hat and a coat and
Pair of
does.
sunglasses.
Can I make a
Yeah.
presentation too?
Yeah, go on.
Maybe Alexi can make a DX check to pull the lady out with him. Just
Well-
be a nice dude.
Yeah, essentially she falls out the hole like a second after you pick yourself up.
Like catch her like some kind of freaking hero.
That or she lands somewhere entirely different.
That'd work as well. She could just fall out somewhere else.
Hero Lexi is fun though.
I don't.
Yeah.
You want to catch her?
Sure.
She lands in your arms. You're just like, huh? Oof. In fact, no, it's funnier if she just lands on you. Yeah, you make a perfect,
Yeah.
graceful landing, and then she lands on your
Look
shoulders.
up and then clump. Ugh.
She's like, shit, holy, whoa. This is a good escape. Oh, God. Oh,
Yeah.
they killed Billy. Billy's dead. And then the costume change starts. You know what? She just hands you something, a little box. She says, here, you've earned this, fucking hell. It's like the size of a DVD case. Yeah. But it's a fancy wooden box.
Okay, I guess.
And
Thank
then,
you.
And then she just turns and sprints away from you.
Shrug and yeah, Alexi will do the costume change and head back to the ship.
I think I'd be happy with just a stealth to not get spotted by angry stall keepers and chased with like pitchforks and coat hangers.
How about?
But if you got Filch, that's even better. Ah, yeah.
I'll roll them both for you. So
Nice.
Yeah. You get out of there, no bother. You do the cool guy thing, and you arrive back at the ship with a nice selection of, cheap sunglasses and stuff.
yeah.
Silver, you take a sneaky route back to the ship. Hui, do you just follow Silver?
I don't think he
Gotta
knows
make sure
where I
she's
went.
He followed up like right behind you, but he might not know where you went. That's a good point. He might have lost you. Yeah, you lose Silver. Not long after she goes down that fire escape. So do you just make your way back to the ship?
Yeah.
Quite. You doing it sneaky?
I don't think I have sneak.
No stealth? That feeling
I
when
don't think
no
I have
stealth? Need the Megamind
Well-
meme.
I'm not playing a rogue. I'm playing a monk.
That's fine. Yeah, you don't
I
need
don't
to
have
do
any
it stealthy.
stealths or
No, you don't need to have it. It's fine to just head back to the ship.
Luke, when I
Yeah?
get back up, I get back in, I immediately take off the clothes I was wearing, change into the fuzziest and cutest pair of pajamas I have, and like just jump into bed like I've been there all night.
Cool.
Yeah. So I assume Alexi is just filthy, so he's gonna change into his
Charles.
his like mechanics regs, and he's just gonna be like in the engine room.
Quite.
That way, if anybody comes knocking, his alibi is like, I've been in this fucking engine room all night. You know what? Can I roll a mechanics to create something that looks like a huge problem?
Yeah, you can.
Awesome.
I hope you crit fail this and create a huge problem. it's
It's close.
It's close.
close. you succeed in creating a problem. It looks like a
Yeah.
problem because it is. You're like, oh,
Because it is a problem.
whoops,
Oh shit!
daisy.
Shit! You hear from the engine room guys. Fuck, balls, fuck.
Antimatter stays in the reactor.
Which will actually probably make it even more convincing that I've been working on a problem. So,
What's even more hilarious is, well, we'll get to it. Gina, do you just go to sleep?
I think the plan is to head back to the ship as well, and
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot that you've got a place. Like you're staying in a hotel here,
well,
aren't you?
but we were planning on leaving really soon, anyways. So
Yeah. But
the
you
ship is the place to.
arrive back at the ship as well, where everyone's doing this, and Hui, likewise, you make it back. No one stops you.
Okay.
So yeah,
So
what's... No, go on.
Gina's kind of amped. Like she'll sleep eventually, but for now, like
It's like, woo!
kind of, yeah. Like
Can you
she's happy to see
believe
that everybody's okay, and once it's clear that everybody's okay, yeah, that was awesome. Like
Luke, I also think I need to roll this. We should have done it at the beginning. I think you're supposed to. I think it's this one.
Oh, yep. I am
But it's
supposed
the
to roll it.
reverse, right? If I succeed,
Yeah, it's
then
if it's under a
I'm in
6.
trouble?
Yeah.
Okay.
On a roll of 6 or under, you have flashbacks, and it's any stressful situation. So it could just be like when there's a big lion behind you, you don't know which ice cream you want. You have flashbacks to not being able to choose a weapon to kill someone with. Well, yeah, the hilarious thing, Alexei, with your huge problem, is that no one shows up at your spaceship in the next 2 hours. No one comes a knocking. You do get confirmation that your flight plan has been approved, and you are to depart at 4 p.m. this afternoon, and you must return by 4 p.m. tomorrow.
okay.
Do we just make it? Does he fix it in time?
Give me another mechanic check. Yeah, you fix it. You get it fixed in time. People can get proper rests in. Even you can get a proper rest in, Alexei. You fix it
Okay.
relatively quickly.
Also, Luke, by
At
the
least
way-
he's got the problem pretty well identified.
Yeah, you know exactly what went wrong. No diagnostic needed.
like halfway through, we probably are like, hey man, I don't think anybody's coming. You can stop pretending.
Like, no, I'm not pretending anymore.
Also, Luke, by the way, just for flavor purposes, my pajamas are bunny pajamas, like with a full-on like
The hood, it's a bunny
big hood
onesie,
over.
big fluffy tail.
Yep.
Yep, I know the kind. Shall we take a quick break, 5 minutes, and then be back into it?
So,
Yeah.
Sure.
Sounds good. We'll be right back. We're back. So, you made it back from the illegal card game that went very badly when people bust in through the ceiling and front door and started shooting everyone.
It went pretty well, I think.
what did James get, by the way?
Better than we expected.
I expected a little better, but
That's right, James, you got handed that thing by the woman who was seemingly organising the card game.
I don't think he was thinking about that. I think that's probably just like sitting in his room right now because
Yep.
he like changed his clothes and was working on an alibi, and then he like
Busted the engine. Yeah.
now I gotta fix this.
So it's currently in your room. You all take a nice rest. Gina eventually, after winding down.
yep. She definitely makes sure to thank everybody for coming with her and backing her up, though, before crashing.
I do want to do one thing during this time, Luke.
Yep.
I want to alter a timestamp on one of my videos.
Okay. You would change the metadata to make it look like it was during that.
Yes.
I'm happy with that. Give me, I think just a
Computer
computer
programming?
operation, but at a penalty. Computer
Okay,
operation at a
I'll give it.
-4, but you can take time.
That's
Oh,
it straight up, no minus.
yeah, you do
There's no minuses there.
fine. You you change it in a few minutes.
Awesome, because there was a woman who obviously knew me that might be telling stories.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. And now you can be like, she lying. I took this video then. What is she on about? Cool
So
beans. Go on,
I
G.
have stuff I'm going to do in the morning when we wake up and like are getting ready for the trip, but not until then.
Oh, okay. It's actually afternoon because it is currently dawn and your scheduled set off time is from 4 p.m. You can set off any time you
Morning is a
want
state of mind.
after that, but you got to be back on station by 4 p.m. afterwards, and you will be subject to an inspection.
Well, before we head off, Gina wants to check the news to see if there's any, to see if we made it.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. There is indeed a news story of a police-involved firefight in a warehouse in the district that you were in. It doesn't mention any dead police, but it says several armed criminals were killed and a few others apprehended. You get the... have you got any kind of... Have you got sociology? Lol. Give me an IQ check.
Let me scan my list. I might have something close to sociology.
Yeah, something kind of like
I
that.
have it, but I don't do it.
Wow, you actually have it. You actually do have it. This is funny. I gave you that one.
Also, Luke, I'm making sure in that video that I doctored it at least has everyone in the background.
Nice. Yeah. You picked a video where it were. Oh yeah, that's perfect, Gina. Schwing. You get the impression that the police aren't governed very well on this ring world. They have an ultimate power almost.
So the fact that there was police-involved shootings, but there weren't reports of arrests, might indicate they weren't there to arrest people.
Pretty much. It kind of looks like it's common practice for police on this ring world to treat at least violent criminals extremely violently.
I mean, similar to the real world, if they hear there's millions of dollars in stuff they can confiscate,
And
they
put on
might
a
raid that
table.
place.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But it's more in the terms of, you can't make sense of the structure of the police either. It seems like it's
It's unclear if it was like state police or like government or
yeah.
like who they actually work for.
That's what we wanted. Perfect.
Oh, she'll share the news.
Alexi gets the engine fixed, manages to get a rest. Hui, anything you'd like to get up to?
Probably after all this, a shower.
Aye.
Yeah, so he's probably gonna give Gina a thumbs up. That's the last time you guys see him before he just goes and takes a shower.
6-hour shower. Nice.
Well, no, rest. Like cook something up, get something to get some sleep because they have been drinking. So he's probably hungover and hungry. So
Jumps
eat
in the
something
VR
and then-
rig for a bit afterwards.
Oh yeah, the VR rig. I forgot all about that. Sick. We need to have a Between Worlds session where you all decided not to go into hypersleep so that you could finish a few VR games that you really enjoy, and then you get trapped in the
Nice.
VR world.
Ba-ba-ba.
That is an actual episode of Red Dwarf, I'm pretty sure.
It's a solid concept for a game.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Or really bad anime.
If you don't use it for this one, use it for something someday.
Oh, well, yeah, we've already done it, haven't we? In the Nirvana universe, I'm pretty sure, but pre-streamed.
I was gonna say I don't remember that.
It
Oh,
was in the early days.
Yeah, they would a
Fair.
good dream that you got trapped in, and then they would,
That was a fun episode.
and then they were Z Warriors, a VR training unit, and it's like it won't kill you if you die in the training. It'll just give you a seizure.
Which you'll probably survive.
Which, yeah, you'll probably survive the seizure. So, 4 p.m. rolls around. People are just waking up from the naps, though, and you've only just finished fixing the ship, Alexei. All in all, though, it's like a 4-hour round trip. It's provided everything goes well, to deliver them missiles.
Right.
And fly to the avoid suspicion locations as well. Doggy. Hi, viewer. Doggy.
Oh, viewer. Hey.
Viewer posted a doggy.
Hello.
No doggies on ship, but there are kitties.
There are cats.
Meow.
We
Don't you
sold all the
wolves?
doggies.
And
Yes.
no, we got rid of them. Those wolves were a nightmare.
Fair.
There's a giant bird on board.
There is a giant bird on board.
I don't think it's
forgetting.
really weird.
Chocobo.
Keep forgetting about Daisy. Yeah, there does not seem to be a token here.
I gave you one.
You
A
did,
new one.
didn't you? Did you put it in Discord a while ago?
I put it in our luminosity. board, I
Yeah.
think.
What name did you give the token? Do you remember?
Woon, I think WOO underscore or T underscore WOON, I think it was.
Don't see it.
So you must not have put it in the game.
Yeah, I must have not saved it yet. Open
But it is
original.
in Discord.
Save image as T-Woon. Big bird coming in.
I always give all my tokens T underscore, so it is easy to find all the tokens.
You know what? I've been meaning to ask this for a while. What I would love are some token outlines that are actually multiple hexes. Like 3 in a row, 1 in front of the other, 2 side by side. Yeah.
We'll talk about it after stream. And remember, its home is this one here. There's probably like some space straw in there or whatever. Some kind of bedding for the guy.
Where's that classic Woon nest?
lady.
Come on. Come on, nest.
Nice.
At some point, I'll have to buy another one and start breeding them for money.
That's just what you
Because
need.
this is a prized. This is a prized racing wound.
It is. It is. You could indeed make pedigree chicks.
Fly from planet to planet.
Alexei,
Sell the birds.
you wake up and see that thing on the table that you got given.
Oh yeah. I guess open it.
It's got a data pad inside, but it's not a commercial one. It is the kind that is often linked to a ship's computer. And it's got
Weird.
the embossing of the ship's name on it. I should have given this ship a name. IMS Guzzler. It seems to be a long-haul freighter datapad. The
Okay.
kind that pretty much just collects antimatter by travelling at positive c speeds.
Weird.
It is currently blinking a message that connection's been lost. but there are last known coordinate updates on it. Give me a navigation, please.
Navigation. Don't know why I sung that.
It's right near you. It is like on the
By a
route
lot.
between here and Canaan. And you're a spacer type of guy. You know about these sort of things. So these ships that this is of a type, I English good. It's automated. It's an automated ship. It might have a couple of like human caretakers on board to make sure it gets where it's going, but for the most part, they're entirely robotic. And they just fly long distance between a couple of star systems, and this one looks like it flies between Gomisa and Canaan pretty frequently to collect antimatter, which is a side effect of travelling at positive c speed. Antimatter will be generated. And then they sell it. But for whatever reason, this one has lost signal, according to this connected datapad, and it was last seen just like maybe a couple of thousand AU away from Gomisa, on its way back from Canaan. And you know that
Right.
there's reasons that you can end up dropping out of FTL. Have you got computer operation?
No, I work with all this technology and have no idea how computers work.
So you can easily open up the telemetry on it. It's not showing any issues in particular. It just shows that warp bubble effects were cancelled, and this were a few months ago now. All this data must have come in afterwards from it being spotted by ships flying past.
Okay. Well, put the. Can I just send those coordinates to? No, I'm gonna just tuck this thing away for now.
Okay.
We've got more pressing business.
So, shuttlecraft to our drop site?
That's the one. Did you already hide the rocket launchers on the shuttle?
Yes, I did that last session.
You
He
did.
was like a success by like 5 or 6.
Yeah, I had
if
a
recall correctly, he did a really
big
good job.
success. Yeah.
Your shuttle is inspected before you go down there. They come aboard and they do a pretty thorough look around, but when they see that it's an empty cargo bay and they look at what you're actually doing down there, they don't care much. You think it'll probably be a more thorough inspection on the way back up.
Okay.
That makes
And
more sense.
yeah, they walk away happy that you can set off. And all I need is a you've given me piloting high performance spacecraft. No, that's mechanic. Piloting high performance spacecraft. Piloting aerospace. Please and thank you.
So, Lexi, this is just a delivery run, right?
Is this a dead drop delivery, or is this a like actually give it to someone?
Someone should be there collecting it.
Okay. So it's not one of those situations where they just like leave the money, we pick up the money and leave the stuff, and then
No.
That's by 9.
Yeah. Just about the most graceful departure from the space station you could have. Extremely efficient deorbit maneuver.
Because I think we had a few stops
You did. You were planning on
planned
visiting
on this.
the poles and a couple of other places that really did look like good scenic locations. And
this is like a couple weeks worth of content for me.
yeah. Give me performance, Silver.
Which kind? Acting.
There's a skill performance.
Yeah, have you got performance? You must have, surely.
Don't see it. Oh wait, no, there it is. I'm really good at this. And I roll like shit, but I still do it.
Yeah, you still do it. I mean, it is an alibi more than anything. Your heart's clearly not in it. Did I get that aerospace piloting, Alexi?
Uh,
I don't see it.
no,
There
you
we go.
didn't.
No problem whatsoever. You've got a handling bonus as well. Aye, it's a very strange planet. Um, it's entirely ocean. You know, the poles are magnificent because they are frozen, but not fully. And with the low gravity on this planet, it's only like 0.69 Gs. As the ice shelves crash together, they form huge mountains in the middle that rise up like thousands of meters. And you can get great shots of them. You can get some good pictures. You can't really land around there, but you can get good flying around footage.
All right.
And then the rest of it is legit just ocean, with weather causing waves of various heights up to about 20 meters in some places. But
Okay.
your delivery location, you do spot a few of these places on radar on the way in, but then I do believe you wanted to fly quite low for the rest of it.
Yeah.
I think so.
Maybe like low enough, and we'll get some footage of us like flying ridiculously low.
Yeah, you
Just
can
in
get
case
like,
they wonder like what we were up to, we can be like, oh, we were just getting
yeah,
footage for her channel.
you
Oh,
can
and that's
get
why we dropped off at that stop too, because I was recording. Like when they do a flight log, like we'll actually get recording from that spot.
perfect. And yeah, flying really low on the ocean planet is kind of spectacular. You make a spray behind you that, you know, rises 100 meters into the air, leaves behind this quadruple rainbow.
Nice.
By the way, Way is turned into my cameraman.
Give me a photography, please, Way.
Actually, I
Oh,
think
I
it's
don't know.
cinematography. I don't know if that's a skill. Artist
It's-
cinematography.
In basic set, it is given as a technique based
Really?
You're gonna have
off
to
of
get that
photography.
skill.
It's like, yeah, I do not agree with it. It's essentially if you're playing in, you know, a Victorian campaign where filming's just been invented, it makes sense.
Wait,
Um,
I
so
think
what is the
when we get
default?
to the next spill point, that's what you should spend it on, because that'd be awesome.
Just give me a straight up IQ check, please, Way, or computer operation, because honestly, you can tell a computer to film for you.
I don't have either.
He can't use a computer. That's funny. Poor farm boy. Yeah, it's about as good as the footage you've been getting from him so far, but you know, you expect this and you're training him.
It's. I think the whole thing is like I start saying like, he is known as Cameraman Way uh, on the stream.
He's got fans on your comments. He's like, Way, trying his best, like prayer hand, sad
We
eyes
believe in
emoji.
Way.
Keep at it, Way, you're getting better.
Gunbata Way.
It'd be funny if you took like one level of like known, but you never see since you never see his face.
Yeah,
Just
no.
like reputation, like.
Hmm. So, yeah, these installations are essentially big oil rigs. But the one that you're stopping off at is not so big, and it is clearly barely inhabited. It is rusted, not maintained well. They've got a few boats, but they've not got any flying vehicles that you can see there. And you would land and pull up alongside it and be greeted by like the stereotypical fisherman looking guy, but with a huge bushy beard and mustache, wearing that, you know, orange PVC kind of outfit, and holding an old style rifle, like TL7 rifle. He's like, "You the boys with my stuff, then?"
Oi, We've got your goods.
It's like you probably taxi your ship up underneath the oil rig, and he's lowered himself down on a big crane platform where you'll be able to just load the missile launchers onto it, and he'll go back up.
Perfect.
And he'll say, "Aye, very good. Got a secure wallet here." Pulls out a little cred stick.
Great. We'll take it.
And you do the handover.
This is just to maintain our ship, right? This
Yeah.
isn't like a well
Yeah,
bonus
you
thing.
don't need to worry about this.
Okay.
It all goes well, really. There is nothing to report. You trade it off. Did you want to leave someone behind to film briefly, or you're not bothering?
I mean, we get the shots and then leave.
Yeah, I think we set it up so that way we get a couple of shots of like non-inhabited parts of the station, just make it look like we kind of explored it for a second.
Decided that it was kind of crappy and moved on.
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
what?
No, the whole reason we're there is to like get the good water shots and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah. This guy will totally invite you onto his station. What am I on about? He'll be like, "Oh, you had a rough journey here. Come aboard, get a drink. I've got food. Plenty of fish, of course, and crab." And yeah,
even better, we got some shots of us eating fish or something like that. That's great.
yeah.
That makes
When he
sense.
sees you filming and stuff, he's like, "Mind to not show me or any of my stuff. I'm not supposed to be here, technically squatting."
Yeah, we probably don't take photos of us eating fish and stuff because that
Yeah,
might
okay.
lead to questions like, "Where's
Why
your
you-
grill?"
Okay, then we don't.
Like we
Take
just have
video
to
of
make
it.
it look like we explored an abandoned station and
Yep.
took some cool photos off the railing.
For the most part, that's what it is. There are other people than just this guy living here. He will take
We're
you
not
to
getting
a
video of any of them.
mess hall and feed you. You think there's maybe 20 people living on this thing, but it's a former mining platform that used to house about 1,000, so there's plenty of unexplored, or bits to look at, abandoned.
Oh.
They will proselytize. That's the word I want, right?
Proselytize?
They will. So you know about the cause, right?
Oh, we're not getting involved in another revolution.
Yeah, no, it's essentially that. They've got some pretty mad views. I think, Brad, I don't know if any of you would really care that much. You're kind of used to this
Yeah,
now, and yeah.
I
Depends on
think
the
quite
views.
literally he starts that and Liv is just like, "Oh no, not another revolution."
You mean
Lexi will just
Lexi?
be
Oh,
No,
oh,
no.
okay, never mind.
You say that like Liv says not another revolution, and Alexi's like, we're just the delivery men.
And they react to you fairly neutrally, and are pleased when you leave.
As are we.
And yeah, you
This
fly
is
about a
just
bit much more. Go back to space.
that we're about as friendly with them as the pizza delivery guy is when he shows up to your door.
So fairly friendly.
Cordial.
Yeah. And if your pizza delivery guy had to come from space, then it's only nice to offer him a drink while he's here.
Truth.
Yeah.
Awesome. Back to the station.
Yeah, but I think just back to finish our flight plan and head back to the station.
Yes, diddly. Do you fill him in, Lexi, on the thing that you got given?
No, I don't think that he's thinking too hard about it right now.
Okay.
It's not pressing right now.
Well,
I mean,
you pretty much only just arrived at this system. So
I kind of hate this system.
there's that too, though.
Like,
I mean, it's the
Would-
best one we've been in a while.
But
Yeah,
it's also
but-
only another one more jump to Canaan.
like, yeah, I would. This system is policed by insane shoot first, ask questions later police. It's
I mean, so is Kana.
like, yeah, but in a different way. Like this, like we could find good gambling on Kano without getting murdered. Kind of.
This place is grubby. I get it.
I hate this place.
Well, I wanted to be here long enough to raise some tournament funds, but that game went okay actually. So I'm good. How about you guys? Alexi, is the ship ready?
Ship is always ready,
Except for when you don't
It's
bust
Break
it.
except for when I bust it. But that's been fixed.
Is it going to ruin our schedule to show up early?
Well, actually, I've got another stop that I'd like to make before we get out of here. When I escaped, one of those escapees gave me these coordinates to well, here, and just show it to you.
Because it's coordinates and a garage door opener, Luke, you said? Or is it just coordinates?
It'd be like, yeah, once you're in range, once it can communicate directly with the ship, it is a remote panel for controlling the ship.
Oh, okay.
It's like the key fob.
Yeah, it's connected to the ship's computer, and it's a data pad that can essentially control all the ship's functions remotely.
That's
So we
cool.
could get, we might be able to get like an entire hold of antimatter, or get a ship and return it. And if we sell it back to the people the consortium that lost it, there might be a good chunk of change.
Yeah,
Also, like somebody might be stranded there. Like we should
Yeah.
at least check.
that too. Because, oh yeah, you would have been able to open the crew manifest and see that there was allegedly one passenger who, for the most part, has been spending the last year in hypersleep, waking up once a month to check on the ship for a day and then going back to sleep.
Yeah, let's go. I don't want to do anything else at this shit place. I hate it here.
Similar.
You would have no issue leaving. It seems they did not manage to identify you at that card game at all.
Wonderful.
And you managed to file for departure from Gomisa, and you were allowed to exit the system.
Yeah, let's do
And
that
cool.
and head to
Extraordinarily short jump.
those coordinates.
Head to those coordinates. I'm sure I set a map up for this.
Like it's a couple day jump, or is it like?
Yeah, it will be. It'll take a good 48 hours to get to where it's allegedly is. And then after that, it'd be about a week's journey. No, about another 2 weeks journey to Canaan. Honestly though, I'm thinking bit of a shorter session today, but about call it now.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, yeah, no, it's I should spend some time
Oh,
with
this
my
was a
wife.
short session. This is like an hour and a half.
Yeah, I know. Sorry about that, but I
Yeah,
do think
Yeah, half sesh.
half sesh
It's
might
probably
be better.
more about the end time than the length.
Yeah, that is kind of the case. But I can carry on for another 5 or 10 minutes.
I mean, if this is the best place to stop.
Yeah, you're really right.
There's-
It is. You exit the
Like,
system,
it could get shorter.
enter hyperspade, and drop out of it nearish by where the lane hulker is meant to be. Give me a sensors check, please, Alexi.
I think we find it.
Good roll. And yes, passive sensors do spot it. and you manage to maneuver yourself over to sort of get within visual range of the thing. And it looks to be intact. It's in good condition. You know, it's not hit a meteor or been attacked by pirates that you can see. Nothing docked to the exterior. And once you get within about 100 kilometers of it, that pad pings, connection attached. The cryopod is not currently active, so the caretaker fella is either awake or dead in a broken cryopod.
Radio over to him.
You get no response. You can even like talk on the intercom through that data pad on that ship, but nothing. That guy
Hello,
was
hello. Is there anybody over there?
either dead or AWOL, gone missing on another ship or something.
Does the pad have like a damage report or something we can look at? She asks.
Good point.
It
Can I get any more telemetry from the? No, I cannot.
No, not particularly. But I'll remember that for next session.
Proposal.
Proposal.
He drops it and like cracks, so we can
Oh!
still access it, but we can't get any actual information. We have to go over.
Perfect. Yeah.
That's good.
So that is a great one. Yeah. Yeah. You got to say, oh yeah, it's right here, and then whoa, it slipped, and then a cat
It-
like leaps from the wall at the same time, collides with it in 0G, and it hits a corner.
And I think I'd look at Alexi, then look at it, look back at Alexi, and go, "Really, man?"
That was impressive.
Those fucking cats.
It's like licking
Yeah,
itself
I-
right
I don't
slowly.
even think. I don't even think Alexi dropped it. I think Alexi just like went to go do something. So you do what you do in 0G, which is put it right here and let go.
Mm-hmm. And a cat jumps at it. Perfect.
Awesome.
Like, cause that's what you do in 0G. Cause you know, if I were to take this water bottle and go and let go, it would just remain right there
I've
until
seen it.
influenced otherwise.
I've seen a video or an astronaut like putting a pen down like that, just and then being like, "Wait, where'd my pen go?" Because he's on Earth.
No, because he'd gotten so used to just.
Yep. Well, yeah. Sorry for
If
the shorter session.
If I leave my
Oh.
pen floating right here,
It should still be there.
Yeah, it's like when it's not there, he first looks up, expecting it to be higher than where he left.
Confusion with object permanence. Getting used to it.
Yep. Aye.
not
Gee-
even object permanence, just not used to things moving with
True.
gravity.
They move based on action and reaction.
So guess what we are?
The Cobalt Cafe. Right? We had
Yeah.
Everoth.
Hello, I was Sever, your acrobatic handyman and now cameraman.
Oh yeah,
Whose
you.
gravity saved his life.
Yeah, it did. Well, probably saved you like a, injured butt.
No,
We-
he would have been dead. He would have gone down there, and those trigger happy guys would have shot the shit out of him.
Yeah, to be fair, a guy appears from ceiling. They would just be like, "Oh god."
Oh.
We had
I've
Lee.
seen that movie. He would have kicked their asses.
Yeah, he
I'm Lee, and I play Gina, the gambler who wins, I guess.
Out of all the other gamblers, you definitely came out on top.
Unless one of them was a plant.
And we had James.
Hey, I am James. I play Alexi.
The Berserker.
The escape vent sliding guy.
Quick time event fella. And we had Tara.
Hey, I'm Tara. I played Silver. She was the ninja of this group until the very end when she screwed up that landing.
Oh yeah, hurt your ankle. Owie. It's fine now. Also, you're in space now. What are you going to use your ankle for? Right, yeah, with the Kobold Cafe. You can find us just about everywhere at Kobold Cafe. Our website is thekoboldcafe.com. We'll be back on Thursday with Star Trek, and then on Sunday again with this. No Dungeon Fantasy this week, I don't believe. But GG, bye everybody. Say bye.
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 Bye.